Hello everyone, my name is Pallavi Vatkar, and this presentation is my critical reflection on how my understanding of early childhood leadership has grown over the past 8 weeks. When I started this unit, I thought leadership was mainly about helping the team and running the room smoothly. But through the readings, discussion, and my weekly reflections, I realized leadership is much deeper. It is relational, ethical, and always centered on children's rights and well being. In week one, my view of leadership was very task focused. I believed it was mostly about organizing things, supporting others, and being helpful. But early in this unit, I learned that leadership is actually grounded in values like empathy, trust, and respect. It involves intentional decision making and advocating for children and families. This was the first moment I began to see leadership as something that shapes your everyday interactions, not just something you do when needed. Week two was a major shift for me. This was when I realized leadership also includes legal and ethical responsibilities under the national law and regulations. The non compliance example showed me how even small gaps can affect children's safety. And during my placement, I watched my supervisor collaborate with a family and specialists. The way she listened, supported, and advocated showed me what genuine relational leadership looks like in practice. That experience stayed with me. So, one challenge that helped me grow was understanding the national quality standard, especially Quality Area 7. At first, it felt overwhelming, but as I reflected more, I saw that leadership is not just about compliance. It's about creating a positive culture through ethical decision, clear communication, and reflective practice. This made me realize leadership is not a checklist, it's continuous learning and responsibility. Week 6 gave me one of my biggest turning points. This was when pedagogical leadership became clearer for me. I learned that strong leaders support educators through trust, open conversations, and reflective dialogue. They guide rather than control. Seeing this in action during placement helped me notice my own leadership moments too. I started to feel more confident about contributing to the team and supporting children and families. When I compare my early reflections to week 8, I can see how much I have grown. In week 1, I focused on empathy and doing the right thing. But by week 8, after exploring Coater's idea on change, I began to understand leadership as something that also involves influence, teamwork, and momentum. Cotter helped me see that to create change, people need to feel the purpose behind it. This made me realize leadership is both emotional and strategic. This was a big shift in my thinking. This unit helped me identify areas where I want to grow. I want to keep building confidence in my communication, being clear, respectful, and culturally responsive. I also want to strengthen my understanding of governance and quality area 7 so I can make informed and ethical decisions. And finally, I want to continue developing my skills in collaborative and reflective leadership because that's what supports strong team culture. Overall, this unit helped me shape the kind of leader I want to become. I want to be a leader who listens with empathy, who values teamwork, and who advocates for children, families, and educators. I have learned that leadership is not a title, it shows up in everyday actions, how we communicate, and how we support others. The understanding has made me feel more confident and more purposeful in my role. As I look back over these 8 weeks, I can see how much my view of leadership has changed. At first, I saw leadership as something only experienced people did. But through my reflections, readings, I started notice leadership in every small moment, how we listen, communicate, and support others. Learning about NQF, the NQS, and Coter's idea also helped me understand the responsibility and purpose behind leadership. Now I feel more confident and clearer about the kind of leader I want to be. Someone who leads with empathy, reflection, and respect. Thank you.